guys, it's CD's here and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing a little FaceTime journaling session in which I journal in real time, as you can see here. Editing CD's here, and unfortunately the video that I recorded on my laptop, because I wanted to use photo booth, got corrupted. Might have been a little bit too long. So unfortunately, after around the 7-minute mark, you won't see me, you will just hear me. So I am definitely going to retry this video, but I wanted to show you guys how these journals turned out because I really liked everything. So this is going to be more of like a real-time journal with me where I yap and we just hang out for a little bit. And then I'm going to try to remake it with a different kind of twist and style. So without further ado, let's continue the video. So grab your journal, your drink, and let's get caught up with August. So I'm filming this in the first week of September, and I had such an amazing month in August. Literally, you can see by my nails I've been doing too much. And I just wanted to sit down with you guys and get caught up and talk about all things August and just really sit and yap pretty much while journaling. So we're going to get started with a August recap and favorites. And this is really just a moment for me to reflect on the end of the month and really see what I liked, because I like to document these things, because one day I'm going to be like 60 years old opening my old journals, and I really want to know like what I was liking, what was I vibing, what were some good memories, books that I was reading. So I like to always reflect on the previous month. So I'm going to look at the July favorites and see what it looked like. And also I don't like to repeat themes, so that makes it really helpful too. So this is my July spread. I like how organized and neat it looks, but I also want to include a lot of writing. So I hope to include some writing in this one for August. And I kind of want to go for a pink vibe, so maybe. I usually detail like the journal spreads that I'm gonna make just so that I have a good plan. And I either print the backgrounds from a printer, or using my printer I should say, or I use these like scrapbook paper pads. And yeah, so let's take a look to see if any of them stand out to me. Like I said, I do kind of want like a pink vibe. I don't think from this one though. I think I like the little bow ones. I've been really into pink lately. So let's do a little bow action. I think I used this before in another journal spread. I just don't remember which one, but that is okay. So I'm going to measure this out. And I literally just use like the fold method. And then take scissors and cut them out. I do have a paper cutter that I should use more often for my journal, but it's all the way downstairs and I'm a little too lazy to get anything done. So we're just gonna do the good old-fashioned cutting. It's not gonna be perfect, but hey, nothing's really perfect in life, I don't think. I do like to fold these because I am a terrible cutter, to be honest. So let's fold these and see what kind of trimmings I need to do. And I'm just gonna literally cut these like this. And over here as well. Okay. So I love to look at my monthly favorites, even the previous month. I just think it's fun to see what I liked and how like every month I seem to like something new. So this month I've really been loving Hobonichi. I've been like obsessed with Hobonichi. And what else? Let's see. So I have these two papers that say August favorites. And then I have labels. I use like creators, or I'm listing creators, TV, movie, others, books, clothes, music, memories, activities, and treats. While I did go to Hawaii this month, you can see this video up in the cards, I wanted to not include everything about Hawaii just because I have literally like 10 or a little bit less than 10 journals in this, or journals spreads in this journal about Hawaii. So we're not gonna have too many of those. Anyways, let's get going. I honestly think I can fit a lot of things on one page just because I made these smaller because I did want to write about it. So let's do it. And I just kind of break these apart. So let's go with creators. So the creator that I really loved this month was Yoseka Stationery. And Yoseka Stationery is a stationery store in Brooklyn that I go to. It's so nice there, and they were updating me all about the Hobonichi drop. I actually ordered my Hobonichi things from them. Can't wait to get the package, but I've been obsessed with their videos. Check them out. I'll leave them linked down below. Let's see what else. My favorite treats this month I've been obsessed with, which I should have probably drank for this video. I've been obsessed with the Bloom Pop sweet strawberry cream. I love Poppy. I'm a loyal Poppy girl, but I really love the Bloom Pop strawberry cream. I'm obsessed. It kind of just tastes like this Alani pink slush, but like more strawberry. I mean, that is strawberry, but a little bit more creamy strawberry, if that makes sense. I don't know. As far as TV and movie, I've been obsessed with Project Runway because Utica's there from RuPaul's Drag Race. She's a drag queen. So good. The book that I read for the month of August, there's only one book really. And actually, you know what? I think I might make the treat. And I might crop exactly where it says New York City, just so that the colors are not off. I'm like so meticulous with this stuff. But yeah, Project Runway, they come on every Friday. I watch it on Disney Plus, and it is so nice. I love it. I am gonna turn my focus on because people are texting me, but you know, FaceTime. The book that I read this month was Something Borrowed, which was a really good book. I finished reading it on the plane to Hawaii. And then as far as my other goes, I have my well, do I have a music one? Okay, yeah. Music, I've been loving Ensenada by Sublime. So good. And then for other, Hobonichi, which I mentioned because I've been obsessed with it. Like literally, guys, I've been just watching Hobonichi TikToks and YouTube videos all month because Hobonichi Day was September 1st and I had to order everything. I didn't order a week's though, I will say, even though I don't want to spoil what I ordered because I'm making like a whole video about it. But yeah, I love Hobonichi and I love like anything organization. I also love my sister tattoo, and we got matching nails as well. And then I guess activities could be that I got a tattoo. Well, I got maybe my nails done. Memories, I got a tattoo with matching tattoos with my sisters. Honestly, I thought I had moments to write, but I guess not. I got a lotus flower tattoo. Well, let me show you guys. It still looks so good. I kind of keep forgetting to put lotion on it or like Vaseline or something, but it looks great. Even though most of my clothes like literally cover it, but you know, it's a little surprise. So a little surprise going there. And then here's food. That's like my other one. So maybe I can switch something. I don't have clothes this month that were my favorites. Maybe I'll leave some room so I can like write about these things. That could be a vibe. Maybe just a little bit underneath, just so that I can give away more. And then I think I will kind of group these together. I'll move this one to the side a little bit and then talk about that. Okay, I think that works. I think I'll have enough space to write things down here. Okay. Alright, so I finished, and basically I just wrote down some of my thoughts about the things that I listed as my favorites. In hindsight, I probably would have put like white little caption boxes just to make it stand out a little bit more, but that is okay. Yeah, these are my August favorites. Moving on, we are going to be working on my August watch list. So that is not in this journal. It's actually in my film journal, which looks like this. Okay, so this is my film journal. And I literally started journaling because of my film journal, and I don't go in it as often anymore because I don't watch TV as much as I used to back then. So literally the last one that I've made was about the July vision, or I should say watch list, and I just did like a bunch of little fragments. I also did one for Cape Cod Demon Hunters, which I am obsessed with. So last time I did like a fragmented kind of display, I think. Let's see, this time I don't know what to make as a background. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this. So when I went to Comic-Con, which I am going again to this year on October, I think they begin on October 9th, I got this little Light Lark book. It's like a mini version because it only has, it's a sneak peek. I actually began to read Light Lark and then I DNF'd it. Not because I didn't like it, but because I just stopped reading at that moment. But yeah, I think I'm going to use this as a background. I feel like black and white will make the movies pop. So let's do it. It looks so cute, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to Comic-Con again this year. And then there's also BookCon that I want to go to. I feel like that would be really cool. So I'm going to do that as well. So I'm just going to rip the pages there. Did you guys go to Comic-Con? I've gone to Comic-Con for a long time. I think, honestly, this might be my 5th year in a row. My brother has been going for like 10 years. He actually just got like a little gift because he's been going for 10 years straight, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, I've gone for a couple years straight. I'm gonna use a water bottle though to hold on to that for a second. And I love it. It's not just for anime people. I don't watch much anime. The only anime I watch is Nana and Sailor Moon and Beastars. Let me see what else I've watched. Paradise Kiss. I don't really watch much like crazy anime or anything like that. But it's, if you're a book lover, go to Comic-Con. If you are like a part of any fandoms, go to Comic-Con. They have like all the fandom merch. If you watch like animated shows, like for example Hazbin Hotel, all of that, go to Comic-Con. They have Bob's Burgers, everything that you can think of, they have at Comic-Con. Like I said, all the fandoms are there. I love to go to panels. I went to the Walking Dead like last panel ever at Comic-Con and it was so iconic. I went to the Hazbin Hotel panel last year and I always go to get books for my classroom and I always get the teacher pass. This year they denied me the teacher pass even though I've been getting it for like 5 years in a row, which makes me very sad, but I did apply late, so that sucks. But I'm gonna go, I think, Friday and Saturday, and I will definitely be vlogging it. Last year I got a 4-day pass, but I only went 3 days out of the 4. So hopefully I can go on Thursday and Saturday, because Friday, I like going on Friday, don't get me wrong, but I have to take off work on one of the days, and I rather take off work. Well, I rather take off work on off Fridays, but Thursdays are pretty chill at Comic-Con, whereas Friday it's a little bit more chaotic. So I did not want to go this year at that time. So I'm gonna go on Thursday and Saturday. I love going on Saturdays, and they have like the best panels too. I buy a ton of things at Comic-Con. Last year I gave myself a budget of like $100, I think. And I think I spent like $120, which is not bad for Comic-Con, I would say. But I will say that this year I'm gonna spend $100 or more, because I really want to get a pet portrait. There's a girl that I literally read her graphic novels all the time, and she does like really good pet portraits. And I want to get my cat Stitch as a little portrait for my room, because I feel like I need it. Sometimes you just feel like you need something, right? And like it's not necessary like to make your life better, but I feel like if I have a little picture of him in her art style at my like bedside table, or like by my little Paris portrait, I feel like my day will be better. So I'm gonna get a little cat portrait. And they have like so much just like amazing things and so many books. I usually get a graphic novel, because that's how I got really into reading again in my adult life. So when I was a kid, I always used to read, and then I was in college and then teaching, but I feel like I was reading. And then in 2017, I feel like I went to the library. At work I was organizing a library, and I found a really cool graphic novel that was like a historical graphic novel, but it was obviously a comic book style, and it was called Boxers and Saints, I believe, or something like that. And I read it in one sitting, because I used to work till midnight at my old job, and honestly, guys, like that changed the trajectory of my life as a reader, because I loved it so much. And I read all the graphic novels at my job, because we would just sit in the front desk and just like man the door, and it was so boring, and I didn't really want to be getting in trouble for being on my phone. So what I decided to do was to literally just read graphic novels all day, and I did it. And it was really fun. And then I went to the library and I got a bunch of graphic novels. I read hundreds of graphic novels, all of like my favorites, current favorites, and I haven't stopped reading really since then, which I'm like so happy, because reading like just makes me happy. And then I like to rate these. That's what August looks like, and these are all the shows I watched. If I had to pick one favorite from this list, it's kind of hard. Like a new favorite would be Project Runway, and then like a classic I really can't pick, because Scooby-Doo, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, and Twilight are literally some of my cult classics. But yeah, that is it. I do want to make like a Freaky Friday little area, but that is for later. But I will put, if I could find a pencil, I'll put it, yeah, right here in the middle, that I want it to be Freakier Friday here. And I'll work on that later, I guess. Okay, and then we have one more thing before I let you guys go. We have my book. What is this? My book reading journal. I'm gonna move this up so that you guys can see. The last thing I worked on, which I don't think I haven't showed these in a while, but I read in 5 years, so I have that. I read One Italian Summer, and I think you've seen everything else. And then I put these July pages, and now I'm gonna be writing my August pages because I read one book, and I do have to write down these 2 books that I read, which is One Italian Summer, or else I'm gonna forget. Okay, and then I think, so I'm gonna store that one upside down. I have this like skin color marker that it's like a acrylic, is it? I've been wanting to use it for something. This is kind of like the coloring books that people, the markers that they use to color on like TikTok Live, and I really like that. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a book because I read it. And I'll show you the other ones that I've done, because like, since I read on the Kindle mostly, I make like a little Kindle page. And actually I'm reading this book, I never finished it, so that's my bad. But yeah, I love this. It's going to take a while to fill this one up, but I love reading, and it's something that I really, really love so much. Okay, I do have to work on a September vision board. Should I do that? Okay, I've been working for 40 minutes, so maybe not. So the vision board I think I'm going to do for like as a short, I think, but yes, I'm so happy with how everything turned out. We got to do a lot, and actually we got to visit all of my journals, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, that was my August recap FaceTime journaling session. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope I'll see you again in my next video. Let me know which one was your favorite, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.